Yo, what is up, everybody? So let's go back again. Another chapter from the story titled The Haunting on X Avenue, written by Joshua Kimball. Remember to use the links in the description below. Show love to the author, like, comment, and subscribe. Chapter 5. As Bob stepped away from the house, the front door slammed shut violently. It startled him so much he almost stumbled down the 2 steps of the front porch as he tried to hurry to his truck. He contemplated getting in and just going home. Forget the key, the house, and all of this trouble. He wasn't getting paid enough for this anyway. But he knew that it would look bad to the 2 young bucks inside. So, he waited. Bob had worked at the local lumber mill most of his life until he retired. He had just recently taken the property manager job because it was mostly a part-time thing. They didn't demand much of him most of the time. He and his wife Madeline were high school sweethearts, and they had been through thick and thin together. Now, they were spending their golden years with one another. Bob liked to play gruff and grumpy, but inwardly, he was soft-hearted. He would throw himself in harm's way for a child or a woman. He reached for his cell phone to call his wife Madeline. It was still a flip phone because those confounded touchscreen smartphones were just too much of a hassle. He plugged in the number to the house. His grandchildren were always giving him a hard time about saving numbers on his phone. His reply was always, "That's what my brain is for, sonny." His wife answered on the 4th ring, which meant she must have been outside. "Hello? Maddie, still in the house. Everything okay?" Yeah, fine. I just wanted to check in with you. That young fellow Jonathan is walking around the house with the preacher. I'll just let them have their fun and see what happens." The phone began to crackle. "Hello? Can you hear me?" Just then, a hissing snarl sounded out by his right ear like someone was standing just behind him. Bob cried out and dove forward to the ground to escape what was behind him. When he rolled over, he saw there was nothing there. He started to laugh it off and push himself onto his knees when a pair of invisible vice grip-like hands grabbed his ankles and began to drag him backwards on his belly. Bob clawed at the ground, ripping up rocks and clumps of grass. He wondered of the guys if they were going to think that he was crazy for calling for help, but then he saw that they were being dragged to the back of the house. The one place that truly scared him was the cellar. It was mostly a sloping hole in the ground that led to the crawl space under the house. It was nothing but dirt and old tools. Bob started screaming. That had to be the place that the thing was dragging him to. There were spiders and other things under there. He had even commented to a contractor how much that spot creeped him out. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the end, chapter 5.